Welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of the Mouse Speaker Podcast. I'm your boy, Dark Side of Daryl, Dog Beta Daryl. Welcome you to a happy Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to shoot this episode for you guys.
It's your boy Mike, I'm known as Moving, aka Choke Yourself. Like I said, happy Memorial Day to everybody, man. Coming to you again to get into this playoff scenario, what's going on, and get to that. But before we get started, we got to give y'all a slogan. We might not always be right, we might not always be wrong.
But you're always going to get our modest opinion of what we're speaking on.
So on that note, as we know, if you've been watching the NBA playoffs, the Eastern and the West Conference Finals, both of them are 3-0.
Mm-hmm. Boston
Boston's about to take Indiana out. They got to play tonight, Memorial Day night. Halliburton been out with a hamstring, and I got to get up this morning and being off work, get to watch First Take and hear what they were talking about, and getting their point of views. And somebody on there made a point that's saying that Boston pretty much had easy ride getting to the playoff, to the final, because you look at it.
Why you say
I
that?
think their first matchup was in Miami.
Yeah.
Butler didn't play.
Hurt, yeah.
Terry Rozier didn't play.
Mm-hmm.
In the second round, they played Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell got hurt in Game 3, so he didn't play in Game 4, Game 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then now you get to Indiana. You got Halliburton getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That's their star player over there.
Yep.
Then you look at the East in general. You lost.
Everybody was hurt.
New York lost a lot of players. Milwaukee lost Dame Lillard and Giannis.
Yep, they was hurt.
So they're saying basically they had a cakewalk to the. But I put it like this: you can look at it like that, but at the same time you still got to play the game. So you got to give Boston their credit.
Mm-hmm.
I clearly see them closing out Indiana tonight.
They need to.
Well, at the end of the day, they need to
because, like I said, they say if Dallas closes out Minnesota, you don't want to be playing no extra game. You want to get as much rest as you can.
Boston had a lot of rest. They done had much rest as anybody.
They definitely need some.
They done had, if I'm not mistaken, Dallas went to 6 games against OKC, a grueling 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas needs more of the rest than Boston does.
True.
So Boston, to the point, is, I'm not gonna say, and this will tell me tonight what kind of team Boston is.
There you go.
Boston supposed to put their foot on their throat tonight and go ahead and knock it out. But let's see how they play out, because we know how Boston can be.
Once them threes don't start falling, then
but
when they're shooting them threes, when they ain't hitting them threes, then they tend to fall by the wayside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
So
tend
I
to
mean,
fall by the wayside.
it's gonna be telling, man. Like I say, because I feel like Boston should go ahead and just knock him out the box tonight and be done with it.
They should.
And if you look at the other series, that other series is real good. The reason I say that because all 3 of those games, you could really flip it, and Minnesota could win all 3 of them games.
Exactly.
But it comes down to Kyrie having the experience. Luka played over cross season. He played with a lot of grown people.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Minnesota, nobody's been on this team, and you know.
Only person that really got some type of kind of
Mike
experience
Conley.
is Mike Conley. That's it.
Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert was in the playoff a few times, but like I say, I put a lot of this, really, to be honest, and I hate that a lot of people have been saying that Ant-Man's the next Jordan or the next Kobe.
Hey, you know what? You know, and they got a right to say it, because you got to think about it. A lot of people, when they think about Jordan, right? There's no knock to Jordan. They always think about the 6 championships. They always think about, you know, he's 6-0 in the finals. You know,
he is.
True, but what I'm saying is, before he got to the finals, you know, he had the trouble knocking them on their butt in the playoffs too.
But to his defense, Mike didn't have no help.
Exactly, that's what
Mike
I'm saying. So he had to go through that just like Ant-Man.
That's what I'm saying. Like I say, it's no knock on the kid, because like I say, but you're not hearing people saying he's tired and this, that, and the other. I just wish people stop making excuses.
Yeah.
22 years old, you can't be tired.
Right.
You can't. That's the only job you got is playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not having the series that I think a lot of people thought he would have. But it's not a one-man game, because let's be completely honest about this.
Catman faded away.
He ain't been nowhere to be found. I know it's
7 for 3.
No, 0 for 8. He was saying early in the year, or he been saying last couple of years, I'm the best 3-point shooting big man. But if you think about that what he just said, just think about that sentence. I'm the best 3-point big man shooter there is. Back in the day, 7-footers didn't shoot threes. Shaq made a hell of a point yesterday when they was on the end of the game. When after the game they made a hell of one.
Yep.
Shaq said if your first 2 shots didn't go in and they look kind of bad,
Go
it's a
down,
7-footer,
go
go
down
down
to
low
the
and go
paint.
start scoring down low. Towns relies 80% off of his jump shots.
And then he'll go.
But
down
it's
low.
like, to me, like, he's a backwards big man. He wants to shoot threes, and then occasionally he'll go down low.
Yep.
He won't go down low. That's why, like, Jokic is, like, I'll say Jokic is totally different from any of these big men. He can hit threes, but Jokic ain't gonna just jack up threes.
He gonna
go down low, mid-range, gonna kill you, pass around.
Yep, box you
Towns
out.
want to shoot threes all day. I'm like, if you shooting threes,
You 7-footer. You got.
and this is my concept about that. You got 2 7-footers on that team. If you keep shooting threes, that means 1 7-footer down there get rebound.
Yep.
Jalen McDaniels is slight of he's slight of frame. Not saying he can't go down and get rebounds. Ant-Man to jump out the gym and get rebound, but if you got 2 7-footers down there, most teams ain't got 2 7-footers to combat that.
Yep.
If you taking all the threes out there as a big man, you're not helping your other team on the offensive glass. That's my whole point.
Yep.
So it's just
He need to. It's all about matchup. Who he? If you got somebody smaller on him, take him down low.
he don't, but he still ain't gonna do that.
That's but that's what he's supposed to.
Who's guarding him now? PJ, right?
TJ, man,
He's
take
taller than big
TJ.
PJ,
Yeah, TJ.
but he won't go down there.
Go down, man.
Nah, he won't do it.
Get PJ in foul trouble. You
He
know what
won't
I'm
do
saying? He's like,
But
bro,
like I say, he has in his mind, I'm gonna shoot this 3 until it goes in.
Yeah.
And what you going to end up shooting? You gonna shoot yourself to the vacation real soon.
just like how Boston do. Like I said, when Boston be shooting them 3, everybody, you know what? It's a lot of them. The NBA teams, man, they rely on this 3 for some reason. Every
That's what the game
everybody
went to.
got to shoot 3.
That's what the game
Everybody
going
got to
to.
shoot 3.
The game is going to that.
Yeah,
now.
like bro, you ain't got no mid-range game.
No.
I mean, you ain't got no pull-up. You ain't got no.
See, I think a lot of people
They
forget
abandoned the
2-point.
mid-range game.
I think a lot of people forget that 2-pointers, or it counts just
It
as
counts
much.
as much as
Yeah,
three.
and so, but that's why the Shea Gilgeous Alexander, he's the kind of person
Exactly.
that mid
He go
range.
in there, he mid-range.
Ant-Man will go, because like I said, I seen him shoot a lot of
And
shots, but
De'Aaron Fox too.
yeah, but it's a lot of these guys. It's the lost art of mid-range.
mid-range.
Game. You know, DeMar Rosen, I think he's probably the best.
He's the best one to do it.
Him and Kawhi was the
Kawhi.
ones. I'm like, they love that mid-range, but it's just a lost art. But like I
Everybody
say,
want to shoot the 3. Everybody want to be 2 and 3, maybe 6, 7 foot behind the 3-point arc. Want to Steph Curry want to shoot it up. But everybody
and that's
ain't
another
Steph Curry.
where you hit the nail on the coffin.
Everybody ain't Steph
A lot of
Curry.
people seen Curry do it and think,
Well,
well, I'm
I can
stronger
do
than
that
him, I can
too.
do it.
Let me add that into my game.
It
You know
ain't.
what I'm saying?
But you gotta understand the reason Steph does it, because Steph doesn't have the athleticism as an Ant-Man, or so he's a specialist.
He using
And
his. Yeah,
he's a specialist.
Like
God gave.
just like Ray Allen was a specialist. He had Ray Allen. Never mid-range.
But Ray Allen's different. Ray Allen different.
Ray Allen had mid-range and
But
3.
Ray Allen first came in when he made the movie.
he was
He could go. He
mid-range,
could
he
dunk
could
like
dunk.
Ant, do all that.
Yep.
As he got older, he learned.
started going back to the.
But Curry never came in the league say, I'm gonna go to the hole, this, that, and the other. I'm gonna shoot this jumper.
I'ma shoot it out
I'm gonna
the
make
jumper.
sure. And like I say, he's something that we've never seen before.
And see, what he did, he took that to advantage because, like I said, now when you
He'll drive past you.
he'll drive
Oh,
past
he'll drive past you.
He
Yeah.
about to shoot this 3. I got to get up on
But
him.
like I say, he's a rarity. You can't do what he
can't
do.
do what he do.
So it's kind of different, man. But like I say, for the teams like OKC, Indiana,
Yep.
Minnesota,
Yep.
it's called learning experience.
Exactly.
Like you made a great point earlier. Michael Jordan had to go through this.
Yeah, go through it.
So
man.
my thing is, I seen Skip Bayless went right at
I said,
Ant-Man,
you know he gonna do that.
and he like, this is what y'all say is like Jordan. I'm like, bro,
Bruh.
hey, Mike had to go through some
it too.
struggles and stuff too. So like I say, but
exactly, he must think he must forgot about the bad boys. The Pistons used to be beating Jordan.
But you know, but like I said, I think that to me, I look at his statement in another way. Everybody is wanting another MJ bad.
you can't.
No, everybody's wanting one because we seen the greatness. We seen the Kobe. Kobe came and took what Mike did and carried it on. Now we want to, and that just
But
it ain't a slight. But let me ask you this: why ain't nobody
think about it
say?
too now? But you think about when Kobe first couple of years in the league, and he was shooting everything. He was taking shots like, bro. They were like, bro, you taking.
He was young.
Yeah, he was young. Exactly.
He was young.
That's what I'm saying.
He
It's
had
a
to
learning curve. Ant-Man is.
But like I say,
learning.
Ant, I told you this game 1 or 2. I told you this. He got to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
He's been coming out being passive, trying to get his team.
Trying to get his teammates,
and my
yeah.
thing is, that's gonna be the next step for him. Okay, my team ain't scoring. Let me take over the next 3-4
Exactly.
minutes.
He
Let me
gotta
take
learn
over.
that.
He has to learn how to
Yeah.
take over
Yeah.
a game and say, you know what? I know y'all. I know I'm a team player, but y'all ain't got it. Get
Let
on
me
my
go
back.
hurry up. Yeah.
So he has to learn it. But like I
do
say,
that.
it's gonna be interesting to see how Minnesota come out, because I still say they got a hunting chance.
They got a hunting
Because
chance.
I still say not to come back and probably win the series,
But at least
but
win
to
the
make
one or
it
two. Yeah,
respectable
make it
and make it,
respect,
you know. So I want to see them get a win up under their belt to make them build for next
Yeah.
year. So that's my whole hope
Not,
for this.
not to get sweet.
Nah, yeah, like I say, Indiana, I I think a lot of people thought Boston was gonna run past them anyway. I thought it'd been a better series.
Me too.
Indiana, I still say if Indiana won game one, this would be a whole totally different series because
Yeah,
you
because
still
they gave
game one away.
See, that's the thing with experience too. Like I said, when you and that part was on coach.
That felt because I'm gonna tell you right now, Carlisle won the championship by mistake.
Yeah, he did. That was right.
So my thing is, you should know better.
You should know better.
Call time.
Call time out. But like I said, it's a learning experience.
It is.
Coach, and I say coach should have known better than that, but you know.
But like I say, you know, I mean, let's go ahead and just look into the future a little bit. If it's Dallas and if it's Boston, how you see that playing out?
I think Dallas going to take it. It could be a 6-game series,
But
because you know Dallas got two closers. You got Luka, you got Kyrie.
Boston got two now.
Who?
Tatum and Brown.
There ain't no closers like
But
that.
the intriguing part about that is the way Kyrie, and I'm going to just say this for maturity. Kyrie, even he's 33, 34, how old Kyrie is, you know, he went to Boston. He didn't pan out there.
You know he took a seat, but he taking a seat back on this one right here.
Yeah, but he went to Brooklyn. It didn't work out with those big three. Something done clicked on him to say, you know what? I'm not the Kyrie of young Kyrie, but I'm still better than 99% of the people in the league.
Oh, yeah.
So I went over here with his dog named Luka. I'm gonna let Luka get his. And then it's so funny now. Luka say, I don't want no more. You go get yours. They playing off each other so well.
You know, and you know what? You know where that came from? I'm thinking. It's just no slight to Kyrie. I'm just looking at him was in Cleveland. Him and LeBron. They were trying to figure out. I'm just saying.
I knew that was coming.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew that was coming. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
But what I'm saying is,
he learned from that experience. So my thing is, he's getting close to the finals.
Okay,
now I think he's reverting back to when, like I said, him and LeBron together.
I got a Luka on my team.
Yeah, so I got almost another LeBron over here who can score. I ain't got to do everything, but like I say, it was times in that game last night. I seen him come down. I was I say, man,
he was, bro.
I said, boy, if he don't like Uncle Drew in this movie, I said, man, he was
everything.
Pull up a three. He went past Ant-Man and went shot left hand. I said, yeah.
Hey man, everything he throwing up the over.
And let's just get the narrative out there. Nobody's saying Kyrie ain't a hell of a player. Let's not say that. It's just that we were trying to figure out his mental state. Kyrie, sometimes you don't know what you're gonna give Kyrie from week to week, day to day.
You know he's a cerebral player. You know what I'm saying? He don't care about like you know how a lot of people got.
He care about a lot. Yeah, I know. Off the court. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's a little bit different.
Yeah,
you know
he is. So, but one thing I would never say about this kid, this joker get on that court.
Hey.
Man, he a wizard. When I say he a wizard, man, he can score.
It surprised me that you saw he lost the ball out of bounds. And I was surprised he was going. Like, man,
guess what though? What he did, he said, damn, yeah. And then what he do? Come right back.
He come right back. Yep.
When I say he a problem, man.
But even
and I just like you said earlier, I feel like them playing Boston in Boston, because Boston will have home court.
Yeah.
Hey man. Yeah. Hey, I know Drew Holiday and see, I'm looking at the small thing. Drew Holiday made the Olympic team. Kyrie did.
Ooh, yep.
See, so and plus he played in Boston, and Boston booed him every time he come.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing you know about Kyrie, he gonna give his all in that series. You better believe that.
He got that check. He got a little check.
And Drew Holiday, I'm gonna just tell you right now.
Yeah, man.
Man, you get back this series, boy, you better go home and sleep good.
Sleep real good.
Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, Luka gonna do what he do. Only thing about that series that scare me is that like the PJs. Hopefully Lively is better.
PJ gonna.
But I hope so. Yeah. But Lively for him to get hit in his head yesterday, he had a neck strain. He had knee hit. Gobert. It was incidental.
Gafford out there.
But Gafford gets a lot of trouble. He gets a lot of foul trouble. That's why you both of them out there.
What they got to do with him? They got to just make sure they put him in good pick and roll position. And
but Gafford sometimes makes silly fouls. Sometimes when he don't have to. But I need Lively there to be.
It's because he's trying to block shots and play.
Yeah, but the same token, I need Lively to be healthy so he can be back to 1-2 punch.
True.
So my thing is, if you got them coming back, we already know Boston is sitting Porzingis out until the finals. They gonna send him out to the finals. So he'll be back healthy, and that's another.
That ain't gonna mean nothing.
But I'm saying that's another weapon though.
You ain't got that time in playing, and you just sitting on the side. He older now. You see what I'm saying? He ain't no young Porzingis. So when you sitting on the side,
still good though.
But you just can't put nobody in and expect them just to go ahead and just.
Well, I'm quite sure he conditioned himself. He getting his shape and stuff on the sideline, but it ain't game. It ain't game situation. But I'm just looking at it like this. Dallas, to me, the way they win this series against Boston, if it's going to be the finals, is their role players have to, like the kid, Derrick Jones. He's shooting threes. I ain't never seen. He's been on about 7-8 teams in the NBA. I ain't seen him do that with Chicago, Miami.
Because he rely more on his athletic ability.
But my thing is, if you can shoot. He's shooting now with confidence.
He's probably just starting to really get into the, you know what I'm saying?
But he's stepping up.
Yeah.
PJ, and the reason I want to give a shout out to PJ because we in Charlotte, North Carolina. I just told my wife, I was like, you know what? It's crazy how he went with the Hornets, never smelling the playoffs, never even get to the postseason. Now he's about to be on the brink of going to the finals. So for me personally, he was one of my favorite players for the Hornets. Believe it or not, I love PJ.
You know why? Because like you said, when you're in a bad situation, man, the cancer is in the building. Everybody gonna be affected by that. You got like I said, who you got? Your boy in there.
Who?
We ain't gonna even say his name, but you know he in there. You know what I'm saying? When you in that situation and you losing all the time, bro.
And that's why, as a player, I didn't play professional, but I played the game and I love the game from the bottom of my heart. If I see that I can make my team better, if I can make myself team better over here, and that means I got to take away from myself a little bit, I'm gonna make my team better so we can win.
But you got to think about it though. It all depends on who you got trying to lead your team. If you got somebody young that trying to lead, he young.
No. You missing my listen. We ain't talking about him. Listen. His view on it is totally different from my view. My view. I'm saying if that was me playing. If I got a PJ, I got a Miles, I got a Brandon Miller, when we was all together, when Gordon Hayward was playing, we had all Terry, everybody was on the team. Charlotte had pieces around them.
They did.
The head, like Voltron, the head, you have to take yourself out of this equation sometimes and say, you know what? Let me not shoot as much, distribute more, play better defense, it's other ways to control the game than just shooting all the time.
But just like how you saying though, the head, but if you got a young head, thinking they know everything. That's like you know when you raising your kids. You know, young kids think they know everything.
Well, let me ask you this:
they ain't even been through no life experience. When you tell them
true,
they know.
Well, guess what? When you kill a snake, what you do? You cut what off?
Take the head, the body.
Okay, so the head and the body would just
still moving. But
okay,
but you know the head can still bite back, right? Even though it's taken off.
But he ain't biting. He ain't got no bite. So like I say, this is no slight. I'm just saying. This is really for PJ. Not so much to take shots at nobody in Charlotte, but it's for PJ. I'm frustrated because the fact of. The reason even though we keep bringing up this situation in Charlotte, I seen basketball players. I know what kind of team athletes they have over there in Charlotte. They can make themselves into an Indiana. They can make themselves into an OKC. They can make themselves into one of these teams if they have the right mindset to play the game the right way.
But then you got to do it. It's a whole bunch of things that involve in that. Even the right mindset, you got to have a culture. That's why they're hiring the new coach.
Well, so we gotta give him a chance.
You know what
I mean, when
we veered off that. Let's go back to the
but like I say, the Boston and if it is Dallas. Boston and Dallas, so it's gonna be. I really can see that series going 7 games. I really can.
You can.
I can see it going 7 games, and like I say, if it's 3-3, and if it's back at Boston, then let the chips fall where they may. I'm not gonna say Boston gonna beat Dallas. Dallas got experience, and I think Dallas, the more they've been playing. And those 2 trades for Gafford and PJ Washington was good. When I say that's how you make your team better around you, you had 2 superstars before they got there. Dallas was struggling. They got Gafford, got PJ, key pieces. They took off.
And with a side note, guess what? Your boy Grant gonna might get a ring in Dallas, man.
Nah, they ain't gonna home till that happen.
Yeah, he is.
But who would want a ring?
No, I'm saying because he.
But who would want? Let me ask you this.
He was on the Dallas team though.
But it don't listen. Why would you want a ring and you didn't even contribute to this run? So you sitting at home.
But I'm saying before.
So you telling me if you play ball and you got traded, you want a ring if they give you one?
They give me a ring, yeah. I'm part
for
of
what?
I don't care.
You ain't a part of it. You didn't win
in the beginning.
So guess what? You didn't do. Listen. I'm gonna show you something. But guess what? I'm gonna show you something. If you was so good of a part of that, they wouldn't trade you. That's why. I won't want that. I don't want that ring. I take it and pawn it. I'll pawn it.
You ain't gonna pawn that ring.
Yeah.
Too expensive, man.
I get the money for it.
You ain't gonna pawn it.
But like I say, that's
neither here nor there.
But like I say, and then I want to veer off to something that I haven't really talked about on this podcast a lot, because in the African American we don't really watch this sport as much as I do, and it's near and dear to my heart. But I'm a baseball fanatic. Baseball is probably my first love, and if I want to be honest, that is my first love, probably baseball. But yesterday, watching the Braves game against Pittsburgh and seeing Ronald Acuna Jr. with one of the most electrifying players in baseball tear his other knee up, just off a freak action and just turning and trying to go back to second base, and that little kid collapsed and tore his knee. And I have been telling people all year long, he won the MVP last year. 40 homers, 70 stolen bases. Nobody ever done that. He won the MVP. But the problem with Ronald is, in their culture, a lot of them go back and play something called winter ball. Winter ball is where a lot of the stars from Punta Cana, Dominican, wherever you from, they go play in the Winter League. That starts right after the World Series in November. You play November, December, they playing ball in their country where it's still kind of warm, they play ball. This is the way for their fans over there to see them, and I get that. So if they fans don't have access to cable and all that stuff, these guys are taking it upon themselves and say, you know what, when I was a child and you helped me develop, we're going to come back on and give y'all a show, and we're going to play in this Winter League. Ronald played straight after that and played in the Winter League last year after the Braves got knocked out of the playoff. He really didn't have time to take off. He won the MVP. He kept playing in the Winter League. I say all that to say this. He just came back from his left ACL, right ACL the year before that, before he won the won the MVP, tore his knee up. I'm saying all this to say this. He has to give his body time to heal and rest. When the season's over, if the Braves win, lose, or draw, whatever they do, he needs to go rest, put his legs up and relax for a couple of months. He's still playing on them legs. I know he's still young and he still got it. He's 25 years old. But you can't put your body through that rigorous of playing 162 games in the Major League. Then you go there and play in the Winter League. So by the time you look up, it's January. You want to rest your body, but guess what? Everybody go to camp in February in baseball.
Think about it too, just like how we were talking about before with basketball too. You know what I'm saying? Like your age, you like, man, you young. Why you tired? When you young like that, if you feel that you can play those many games, you know when you was a kid or you young or you playing all day long.
But that's but one thing you saying that's true. One big thing you saying different though. The Winter League ain't paying him the $100 million. The Braves are playing him.
True.
So now, and I'm not saying this a correlation to what happened to him, but as a Braves fan, I'm going down at the end of June to go watch. I was going to go see him.
Yeah.
But he's not there now. I feel like I'm getting slighted. One of the best players in the game is not playing. My thing is your need. You got to realize you mean so much more to the Braves organization than you know of. You need to sit back and take the time out to rest and go to vacation, go kick your feet up and relax.
But you got to think about it like this too now. If you've been doing that his whole career,
it's a lot of them do. A lot of them do.
So it's hard to untrain them from doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Well, but like I said,
maybe an injury like
what's
this.
Gonna happen?
You know what I'm saying?
What's gonna happen? Major League Baseball gonna start putting stipulation in your contract. Then, hey, once we paying y'all all this money,
it's not really. It's not even Major League Baseball. It's actually the whatever team that pick them.
No. Major League Baseball. There's a lot of every team got a player going to play anything.
Why Major League Baseball only do that because they know they get a lot of.
They get a lot of players, but I do that. But my thing is, I'm gonna just show you a prime example. Shohei Ohtani got a $300 or $400 million contract. You think if he went over there and played over there somewhere in Japan, he tore his leg up, you think the Dodgers won't be mad?
They'll be mad, but guess what? Major League Baseball won't mad because it's a business.
I look at it. I need my players.
But Major League Baseball,
I need my best players to be over here to try to win the World Series.
They're trying to bring in everybody trying to do what? NBA, Major League Baseball.
Everybody trying to go international. Baseball, football, basketball.
There you go.
But it's a difference. You cannot now. I can understand he go over there and play a game here, sit out 2 or 3 games, play a game here. Don't play every day. And like I say, it hurt. It broke my heart to look last night because he said himself when he did it, he said it felt like he may have a torn meniscus. He said himself, I don't think it's like my other knee when I tore my other knee in 2021. But guess what? It came out. They said they weren't gonna find out till Monday, which is today. They found out late last night, 9 o'clock. It came on my phone. Ronald Acuna completely tore his ACL, and it just killed me, man. So I had to say shout out to him. I hope you recover, man. You know you one of the greats in the game right now. I hope you get healthy, man. Get back to being the great player that you are. I still be down there to watch y'all, to support my Braves in June, but man, it was devastating hearing you saying that you tore your ACL. So hope you get better, man. And like I say, I'll be praying for you, Ron. But like I said, on that note, man, it is like I said, my partner said earlier, it is Memorial Day weekend. Want everybody out there to be safe, have a good time, the cookout, the barbecues, all that. This weekend coming up is very big for our podcast.
Big weekend, man.
We traveling to actual Atlanta to the Rick Ross Car Show
out there in Fayetteville.
Yeah, so we excited. This is gonna be the first time the podcast has actually been out of the state of North or South Carolina.
About that networking.
So we going down there, man, to try to network and talk to people, meet people,
talk to every different podcast people that's out
Yeah,
there. You
so-
know what I'm saying? That want to link up, network. Link up with us.
Like I said, if anybody watching this that can give us some suggestions on how we can make this podcast better, we
Go in
still
the
open for a
comments.
listen. We're not sitting there saying we done made it, nothing like this. No,
we're far from
we are humble and we love to have fun.
We're
And
trying to make it a better podcast for the people that's watching, and the people that's already subscribing, and the people that's going to subscribe.
And I gotta say this, and I gotta say, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's a lot of podcasts out there. I think what makes me and my partner's podcast a little different is, as y'all been seeing, we've been doing stuff at the post office. We are actually working men.
We work.
We work. We don't make a dime off of this.
No.
We're doing this for pure entertainment and the love to have fun. This is our way of kicking back after we get our work, to sit back and relax.
Decompressing,
And that's it. And like I say, my partner knew that I love sports. People been telling me to get on the camera and do this, that, and the other. So guess what? ESPN or Fox Sports or First Take or none of these people, First Speak or whatever, none of these people are calling me and saying they don't know who I am. But I know just as much sports as anybody out there. I just don't have the platform that these guys do. And no slight to none of them. But my thing is, for me personally, we're doing this to show you that we're regular working people with families, but we love to have fun and do this. And like I said, we know the sports, we know the music, we know the entertainment. So all we're trying to do is give it to a working person at home watching this. Okay, these guys here working. They still doing this, having fun. That's all we doing. Is bring you something different. That's all we doing. Bring you, because we're not, and I'm not. It's no slight to none of the podcasts out there. Because a lot of these podcasts have.
Shout out to all the podcasts.
Oh yeah, because
shout out to everybody that's doing podcasts. Because like I said, we know that it ain't easy.
Yeah, because a lot of these guys, and you gotta understand, like the KG and them, all these guys are professional athletes that went to podcasts, so people pretty much are gonna follow them. They know them because they see them on TV playing ball. Might be their favorite player. So it's a lot of things going on about that. But like I say, with us, we don't nobody know who we are. We just in Charlotte, North Carolina, two guys sitting there talking. So I appreciate everybody that subscribed. I appreciate everybody. And like I say, we about to hopefully get a plateau. We about to hit 1,000 subscribers, which is monumental for us. Let alone to have 5 or 10 people watching you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Like I said, we will be in Georgia. We're going to be bringing you footage down there from the car show. We're going to be uploading a lot of videos, so we're showing you everything that we're seeing. So thank y'all so much. We will see y'all this weekend coming up in Atlanta. Talk to y'all later, man. Peace out.
Peace.